More than 50 years ago, when his son Phil began having seizures, Fred Abrams was searching for information about epilepsy. His research brought him to the Nassau chapter of the Epilepsy Foundation, a small organization with one staff person working to support families affected by epilepsy. He referred to the agency at that time as a one-room operation.
Fred and his wife had such an incredible influence on this place. It's almost as if George Washington, after founding the country, had stayed on as president for 50 years. That's what Fred was like, minus the bad teeth and the bad wig. Fred's DNA is in this place.
That connection in the mid-1960s became the start of a relationship that helped grow the mission of the agency and shape our unique role in the community. Later named the Epilepsy Foundation of Long Island, the agency became a focus for Fred's seemingly limitless capacity for service.
And all these changes were going on, and I just remember Fred sitting at the end of the board table during the meetings and you know, shaking his head at some of these initiatives and lending support to others. And about 2-3 weeks after our last board meeting on this, I got a note in the mail from Fred, a handwritten note, and it just said, you know, Jeff, you're doing a good job, Fred. And it was just Fred's way of saying, you know, thanks for your support, and I'm supporting you. And it was just a good memory I have of Fred, and I loved him as a board member.
Fred had the concepts of service which we all joined in, and that was one of the most important contributions I felt that Fred and Sheila Abrams made in focusing on service to people, health, mental health, social services to people with the problem of epilepsy.
Like so many of us on the board, Fred became involved through a personal family relationship. Seeking help and guidance for his own family was one of the things that motivated Fred to become a member of the board. Fred, I'd like to thank you for everything you've done for this agency. Through your stewardship, your knowledge of the industry, and your history with the board has made a significant impact on the lives of so many people on Long Island.
Fred's efforts have touched the lives of thousands of Long Islanders affected by epilepsy, and his legacy will endure through the programs and services of our Community Education Center.
But without Fred, the community education and epilepsy services wouldn't exist. His support, his dedication, his commitment, and his encouragement of our programs and services, and not only to continue with what we were currently doing, but to grow and to expand. And I always felt encouraged by him, and I would just want to say thank you.
Hey, it's now going to be the Fred and Sheila Abrams Center. We're adding Fred's name to it. We had to wait till Fred was no longer here because he probably would say no if we tried to do it while he was alive.